Today is the 102nd Independence Day of Afghanistan. The Taliban are celebrating. They say Afghans are finally free from Western occupation. Well, if Afghans are indeed free, why are they braving bullets to leave their country? Why are they being shot down? Why are they being dropped from planes? Their plight is hard to describe in words, really. What I'm about to show you is disturbing. Take a look. These pictures are from the Kabul Airport. Thousands of Afghans still gathering there, trying to leave their country. Men with guns firing shots in the air to push them away. We can't say for sure who they are. They look like American soldiers who are guarding a section of the Kabul Airport. They're pushing Afghans away. Like this young girl, she was literally begging for help outside the gates of the Kabul Airport.
Help! I want to help mommy! Taliban coming!
Help! The Taliban are coming, they say. Who is going to help these people? Their president has fled their country. The Americans have abandoned them. The Europeans don't want them. The Pakistanis are exploiting them. The Russians and Chinese are already backing their new rulers. And the Taliban are just being themselves. Take a look at these pictures now. They're believed to be from earlier this week. The Taliban marching outside the Kabul airport with rocket launchers, one of them firing shots in the air. The aim was to scare the people. This only led to more chaos. Asylum seekers are struggling to get to the airport in Afghanistan. Just look at how American soldiers pulled a girl over a high perimeter wall. This is even worse. Parents giving away their children at the airport. Just giving them away. These pictures came out today. A desperate Afghan couple left their child. They did not have any assurance of asylum. They just passed their child across the fence in the hope that at least the child will be saved. Can you imagine what it takes for a parent to give a child away like this just to make sure that they survive, at least give them a chance to survive? It's not clear if this child managed to get out. Thousands like them are waiting outside the airport. The Taliban took power by force 4 days ago in Afghanistan, and now they're facing protest. Afghans are marching on the streets. This is what happened in Kabul today. These people reject the Taliban rule, so they marched to a public square. They took down the Taliban flag, unfurled the black, red and green flag of Afghanistan. Many such protests were reported today, and this too is from Kabul. Protesters carrying a massive Afghan flag. It's an unprecedented sight, an act of courage, no doubt. There were protests outside the presidential palace too, with people reportedly chanting, "Long live Afghanistan and death to Pakistan." And while governments may have given up, people around the world are speaking up for those in Afghanistan. This week, we've seen protests in Brussels, London, Berlin, Washington, D.C., and outside the European headquarters of the United Nations in Geneva. Afghanistan needs all of the support, as world leaders, especially those responsible for this disaster, remain in denial. The people are speaking up. Joe Biden, for one, insists that he made no mistake. The US president sat down for an interview. He was asked what went wrong with the withdrawal. Was it failure of intelligence, planning, execution, judgment? Do you know what the president's response was? Joe Biden blamed everybody but himself.
You had the government of Afghanistan, the leader of that government, getting in a plane and taking off and going to another country. When you saw the significant collapse of the Afghan troops we had trained, up to 300,000 of them, just leaving their equipment and taking off.
You don't think this could have been handled, this actually could have been handled better in any way? No mistakes?
No, I don't think it could have been handled in a way that we're going to go back in hindsight and look, but the idea that somehow there's a way to have gotten out without chaos ensuing.
Biden says the chaos was inevitable. No, it wasn't. Perhaps the American betrayal was. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.